Do we need to wear this though?
I mean, it just helps you so you know that the audio is recording and stuff like that.
I hate hearing my voice, bro. My accent and shit.
It's okay though because everybody else laughs at it too.
How do you do that?
You ready to do
That's dumb. Future. You know that to me all the time, huh? That's nice. You ready? You nervous, bro? Oh, okay, cool. We're not meant to do this. I think. All right. First episode. One more time. First episode of the Creative Nexus. Today we have my mentor, my friend, family, Jason. I never asked you, how do you pronounce your last name?
Kruml.
Jason what?
Jason Kruml.
Jason Kruml. Today we have Jason Kruml, and I didn't want to start this without him being the first one, just because, like I said, he's my mentor. He helped me a lot on my career, on these like 3 long years of filmmaking. So I wanted to start it with him. I'm just looking for the questions. Okay, cool. Done. I'm gonna do that on you. Yeah, hold it. Okay, cool. Alright, how are you, Mike?
I'm good.
Looking good.
Whoop.
You had a shoot today. How was your shoot?
My shoot was good. I was with Dope Ass Mills. We like to take movie scenes and recreate them.
Nice.
So we did a training day.
What movie you guys recreated today?
Training day with Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke.
Never saw that one. Never watched that one.
It's good.
So it's gonna be basically just not like an interview. It's gonna be just like me and Jason interacting to each other, right? There's nothing planned out. We're gonna use freestyle and stuff like that. See how it goes.
Hopefully the cameras are all angled right and in focus.
Jeez, for real. I mean, we have 25 minutes, right? Let me put that on.
The timer.
Yes. But other than that, let's start with the first question, man. I mean, shit, it's an interview, man. Fuck it. What do you shoot with?
Currently I shoot with Sony. My very first camera was a Nikon. I couldn't even tell you what brand it was. It was one of my buddies. I got into it and he had an extra camera, so I got to practice on that, but it sucked. It was a bad camera. And
That's probably Sony.
That's when I knew I needed to upgrade my stuff. So then I actually got a GoPro, thinking that was going to solve my problems and help my career. But I ended up getting a Canon and then found Sony. Thank God.
Nah, dude, come on, dude. I remember when you started, you talked shit about Sony so much, and you made me hate it. Now I hate it so much, and you're in the dark side now, dude. That's not
the better side.
Nah, that's a good camera. Honestly, I feel like Sony's like better than Canon. I'm just loyal to it. You know, I started, and I think it's easy. I don't think I have the time to like learn Sony. You know, I'm just too busy on that. But it seems pretty easy. You know, I mean, any kid can use it. Apparently, so, I mean, it's Sony, bro. Come on. What's your next camera? You're trying to get a different camera?
I don't know. I think I'll just stay with the Sony line and maybe the DSLRs. You can get a lot done with that. I mean, if I ever did move into bigger productions where I'm using a whole team and stuff like that, right, and they had the big boy cameras, the red cameras and stuff like that, maybe. But that just comes with a more memory, more gear and everything like that. So I'm gonna stay with the Sony. Yeah, I agree with you. I think if you want to get, it all depends. Like they say, every case is a case. You know, when it comes to equipment, if you're working with big boy productions, it's like get your red, get your Black Magic. You know. I mean, shit, come on. But if you have like, like small business and shit, I mean, you don't need anything. It's not worth it. They don't pay for it. It's not worth it. It's not worth to put like the 4K resolution for them to ask for like basic stuff, right? So in this podcast, we're going to have a section, right? It's going to be a Q&A section. Preguntas y respuestas. We ask an IG, some of our followers, ask us the questions. And the first one is from my boy, your social media guy. He said, we come back to his question. He said equipment or creativity? I'm going to have to go with creativity. I mean, I honestly don't think it's all about the gear because there's a lot of talented people out there that use their iPhones that make pretty dope stuff, or just GoPros or 360 cams and stuff like that. So, I mean, with the proper gear or whatever gear and the creativity, that's a beast right there. But overall, I think creativity is probably outdoes the gear.
Yeah. Absolutely, always. I mean, like I said, every case is a case. When it comes to equipment, I eventually want to get a red. Usually, I think like bigger clients pay bigger.
Would you buy one or rent one?
Rent it first and see. But I had one guy. I was shooting this premiere for On Deck. here in San Diego, and he had a red, and I asked him, is it worth it to get a red camera? And he said, yeah, it's worth it because it pays off in itself.
Gotcha.
Like as soon as they see you have a red, oh my god, they get excited for it. But I eventually want to get a red for sure. Yeah, like I said, I'm like, it's just a big flex, man. It's just for flexing, you know, like
just walking around with it.
Absolutely, I'm with you. I mean, I'm with you. I think equipment doesn't matter. As long as you get creative, that's something that's gonna make you stand out.
The first time I saw a red in person, this kid had it in his bicycle basket in the front, no case, no nothing, just throwing it around like it was fucking nothing.
I mean, how much are they? Like 20 G's?
I think the one that he had is like 15, 10K to 20K is for the good one, and then obviously the mastermind one is the fucking 50K one and up.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, that's pretty good. Eventually, I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna flex it on everybody. You know, take a picture with it, rent it, take a picture with it. So, the next one for him as well. You're familiar with NFTs?
NFTs, I am. We were my business partner and I were studying them the other day and doing some research. It's honestly kind of cool. I mean, if you think about it, a picture frame could be a TV screen or whatnot, and you just have a little digital.
Yeah, have you seen the galleries, the NFT galleries?
OpenSea, yeah,
so dope, man.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. There's some weird ones out there. You know, everyone's trying to do it, but some of the cool ones, you know, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, but I think it's the same as art, right?
Yeah.
When let's go back. It's not for everybody. Not everybody buys art. Yep. Nobody spends like $1 million in paint. It's gonna be the same for this, you know. But they're nice. The only good thing that I like about it for creatives, I think they give you a percentage of it. Oh, so if you create an NFT, they give you
selling it
exactly.
Selling
so it's for creative, it's good. For like a buyer, I mean, it's just same as art. It's gonna buy it.
I want to meet someone that's bought an NFT.
Haven't. All the influencers they do it just for the views and stuff. Haven't, honestly.
But I guess that's the next thing.
That's the next thing. Yeah, I mean, we're coming in the future, man. That's what I mean. Eventually, holograms, you know, how you see in the movies and everything. Speaking about the future, did you see the new update on IG where they translate whatever they say if it's another language?
Really?
Yeah, I think it was one of my boys that I follow. He's for the artist, and he had a text in Bulgarian or whatever.
Oh, and it will translate in the thing.
It gives you the option, like, you want to translate, and you see it, dude.
It's really? Languages, huh? I remember it had it in Spanish usually.
No shit, it's nice.
C translation.
Yes, exactly, and I mean, it's good because I mean, for people like me, bro. Like I don't even understand English. I really translate to Spanish.
That's cool.
But it's nice because I mean it's cool for the barriers of language and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It reminded me to one of those. Have you watched Alternated Carbon?
Oh yeah, when that first came out during the COVID.
Yes. I think sick. So. Yeah, but then they literally just talk. For example, I talk to you in Japanese and you respond to me in Spanish, and they understand to each other. It's a futuristic movie.
That's sick.
I see. I mean that's the future. You know, like there's no need to learn another language.
There's actually an app that you leave open. And if you speak Spanish, whatever, it'll listen to it and it'll speak. If I have my AirPods in English, while you're translating.
Damn, you're in the future, cool. Bro. 2021. That's what we need, bro. Second question. I mean, mostly we got a lot of questions. I sound like an influencer. All the people ask me. We got a few. We got like 10, something like that. We didn't go so crazy, but some of them were like, where do you get your creativity from?
Oh man, I mean, you can get your creativity from absolutely anything. You know, you can go somewhere and be working or editing, and somebody walking by or somebody driving by sparks an idea, or you're watching TV and see another movie or another commercial or whatnot, or you're watching your friends create. Like, you can get creativity from anything.
Right? That you believe in that
music, images, anything.
Are you? Do you believe or get mad on that? Like, you copy my style?
No, not at all.
Filming.
Not at all. I think everyone should at least, everybody copies almost in a way. Like you see
something. At least at the beginning.
I want to try that, Oh, that's a stop motion. I want to try it. Oh, he did a more dramatic dark scene. I want to try that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or, hey, he chopped it up real quick. I want to try that. So everybody copies each other in a sense. But
yeah, absolutely. I feel, I mean, even when I started at the beginning, I was just, I didn't have a style, right? Even right now, I don't have a style. I just like create and get creative with it.
Challenging yourself with new things too.
Remember the first guy that copied his style was Lobo Films. I think everybody copied that guy, dude. He's a beast, though. He's going to be in the podcast, though. Damn. Spoiler alert, hopefully. Yeah, I reached out to him and he said he's down. But yeah, he said, I think everybody has a different style eventually, but you just got to try. What you like, what you don't like, what is easier for you.
Always change, too.
Mm-hmm, that's what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
Because everybody pursue, like, the perfection of it. Like, want this video to be perfect, but, like, it's going to be another perfect video.
Yep.
But if you want to do separate yourself from the competition, it's going to be your style where it's going to make it stand out for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of competition, bro, what do you think about that in the creative industry?
I mean, there's a lot of people coming out now, especially when they realize that content is very important. You know, you need photos, you need videos, you need everything. If you want to be an online business, you need to get out there and show yourself some way. And that's proof nowadays. People need to see it. People need to hear it. People need to watch it. And, you know, competition can be, you know, it's good. I think it's healthy. You know, it makes you work harder, makes the other people work harder. And I don't know.
On the healthy way, for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I'm a big competitor, right? I like to compete. But I always like to help my friends, right?
Exactly.
But also, I always say, if I'm in the field against you, I'm gonna beat you. You know, I'm gonna try to be better than you.
Yeah.
And the healthy way, nothing personal or nothing, is if you're competing against me,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go hard. Outside of the field, I like to help my friends and everything. Same like you, as you've been doing with me, like helping me a lot. I remember one time where you told me when I was still working in Ralph's in the grocery store before this. You were trying to convince me to go full time, dude, and you were like, "Dude, I'll buy you a camera, but let's go all in on this." And I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I was scared.
Yeah.
And then Forrest came, took my spot on that. But yeah, man, I remember that. I appreciate that a lot. I remember I told you, you know what? I don't need the camera, dude. I want you to like teach me how to fish instead.
Yep.
It's
And now look at you, full
dude,
time.
sheesh, I know it's been a year, bro, crazy year, but I like it, man.
But it's the best thing, huh?
It's the best, man. You know, what is it? Thing that you don't like about your career as a creative?
I don't like the thing I don't like the most is how sometimes some clients don't appreciate it as, you know, as it is. It's like it's hard work. It's more than just come in and press and play. Like there's a lot that goes into it, and sometimes I don't think they see all that goes into it. So it's like it really bugs me the fact that they don't show up on time or they don't come prepared. It's like little things like that. Other than that,
Or they ask you for small changes, but it's not even small. It's gonna take like a
it's
lot
just like-
exporting.
I don't know. That's the one thing I just don't like about it is people don't have enough understanding and information of how the
They don't
whole
appreciate it.
process goes.
They don't
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, until they do it themselves.
Exactly.
Right? They try to do it themselves, and they call you, "Yo,
Oh,
how do you do this?" And you help them as much as you can, but it's like,
It's like,
yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
understand.
And they ended up hiring you back. Yeah,
Yep.
they ended up hiring you back. Let's go for our next question. You're doing great, man. Proud of you, bro.
Dang, I don't
Cheers
like
on
being
that.
the camera.
Cheers on that, mate. Speaking of that, I know you can speak like an England with an England accent, huh? And you're not gonna do it though. I know, but you know.
I'm not going to sit here and talk in any kind of accent, really. This is all British, obviously.
do it, dude. I wish I can do it. Sounds so dope because it makes people sound smart.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like if somebody had a meeting with somebody like stuff like that, dude, you're hired.
Oh, yeah.
I just know how to say Mike. And
Mike.
I love it. I got it from Peaky Blinders. Have you seen that show?
Peaky Blinders? No.
You have to, man.
I think I've seen a couple episodes.
You have
but,
to. Somebody that isn't that show and he speaks like England and stuff. I mean, like English or whatever accent. It's Tom Hardy. Have you heard of
Tom
him?
Hardy, yeah.
I can't understand what he says, man. I don't know if he's not doing it right or he's just too strong.
Yeah.
But
His voice can be a little powerful.
and then also in Legends. You seen that movie?
Oh,
Legends.
Yeah, Legends.
Amazing.
Twin brothers,
movie.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good. But it's hard for me to understand what he's saying, dude.
I know. Have you seen the new one, Capone, where he plays Al Capone?
No shit.
That's a good
nice,
one. Yeah, it just came
nice.
out about a year ago, where he plays Al Capone with dementia. So he got committed for all that
Is
stuff.
the one
but
with,
since he was the mobster.
Oh, okay.
And he went to jail, but he got released, whatever, because he had dementia, so he was able to live at home. So it's the after mob life
no
story.
way.
It's pretty good.
That's
But Tom Hardy plays Al Capone, and
he's a beast, man.
yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
in Mad Max, he was good at everything.
Hell yeah. And then there's a lot of good movies that he has. I know was the one that Christopher Nolan direct? Haven't seen it. But it's pretty good though. I forgot. But he's a beast though, in every way. We have one question for P. Rodriguez. He's a creative here in SD as well. He's a beast.
What's up, Peter?
Yeah, I know. P. Just P.
Oh,
P.
P.
Yeah, my bad. My accent. He said, "What or who inspires your work?" Same.
I mean, all my friends at Creative inspire me, you know, even if you go online on YouTube, Peter McKinnon, all them, just watching YouTube, getting a little feel of how everybody films, how everybody edits, their process and everything like that. So it would have to be a bunch of people.
Right? It's not just one.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
the
a
same.
bunch of people, a little here and there. And I always stay learning and creating, watching my friends, watching online, hanging out with friends and stuff like that. So just trying to get an all-around mix. So everything's my inspiration, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like when people ask me, "Oh, can you refer me to just one creative? What do you watch?"
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this has not just been one video, bro.
It's like whatever you want to learn. Oh, how to do better audio.
Exactly.
You're going to go to YouTube, type that in. You have 15. Watch the first 15.
And also, I should just watch all of them.
You know, yeah, and you go to the one with the most views or the most comments, the most likes, because that means it was the most
a reason why.
engaging or something. So just that, or the most recent one too, because sometimes you'll get older, outdated.
Yeah.
So it's like that doesn't even apply anymore.
No, that's true. Yeah, I agree on that one. And when it comes to learning, I always watch like around 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
Even now,
Yep.
dude. Even now that I'm trying to learn new stuff, and there's the reason why I do it is because even if it's nothing I want to learn from the title, there's gonna be something in that video
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't know how to do this.
Yep.
You know, there's something new. There's
It's
always
like,
gonna be.
Yeah. And it's crazy because then you go back and be like, man, I wish I would have known that was a shortcut.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't start with a course of like how to do it. You know, I didn't start like, oh, this is how Premiere works.
Exactly.
This is the tool. I used to start like from like
Just playing around with the software.
yeah. Do you edit on Premiere Pro?
I do. My very first one, I want to say, was something to do with GoPros, like Splice or something like that, where you just submit the footage and it kind of chops it up for you. You don't really have a thing.
Dude.
And then it was Filmora. So Filmora was like a $20 program, but it was like super simple and super easy. I was like, oh, this is cake. But then I was like, wait a second, I can't really get in there and tweak.
You're limited.
And then that's when I finally downloaded Premiere and got that, and I looked at it and I was like, what is this software? Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to learn all this.
Were you intimidated? Yeah, right.
And then boom.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
While,
yeah,
you just run through all that.
A lot of these programs are intimidated. You know, after fixing them up for the you open them and like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's just crazy how they even built that kind of software to do that kind of things. Like,
I have this podcast guy from Mexico, and he his girl that used to like edit for him. She quit. She got another opportunity, but he's a software engineer or whatever. So he did something on Premiere Pro on the way that if my voice is sounding louder, put that clip there. So he just put all the clips together and whatever sounds louder.
Oh, that's
Premiere
cool.
Pro himself. So he just, I know. I'm like, fuck, dude. I wish I was an engineer. I wish I was that smart.
That would be so cool.
And that's he's a beast though. He's in a Spanish creative.
Okay.
Let's do the questions. How are you feeling so far, man? First podcast, good, right?
It's good. I like the
Getting
lights
there.
are here, so you can't really see what's going on back there. You don't even notice the cameras. It just
Exactly.
feels
You
like
gotta
we're
give-
having a conversation.
We gotta give a shout out to our boy Hendo.
Hendo.
The studios
Hendo
for
Studios. Thank you.
sponsor this. We appreciate you, man. Big time. If you're in San Diego, come to Hendo Studios. It's the only studio that I come to. Honestly, I've been to like a few in LA and San Diego.
Yeah,
and
this is a nice size
Right.
studio.
And it's
Oh,
not
the
even
other one-
because we're here and he's sponsoring
No,
it, dude. It's
it's-
just real talk, dude.
Yeah,
real
there's
talk.
a couple, we won't say names, but they're pretty small.
They're pretty small.
They make it work, but
we're just talking about that.
Yeah.
They're pretty small. They make it work, but we need the space to move
Yeah.
around and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
this one has everything they have.
Yeah.
They help you a lot. You know, I'm learning photography right now, and he's a photographer mainly, Courtney. And I show, you know what, I want to create this. Like, oh, give me a second. Puts the setup.
Yep.
All I have to do is like click.
Yep.
Which is what you need, you know,
Super
especially
nice and
super nice. We have next question from, same one as from my visionary Carlos. Same thing. Where do you get your ideas and inspirations come from?
I mean, honestly, like when I was a kid, I would hate commercials.
Right.
I'd be watching a movie or a show, and then commercials would go, and I would hate it so much. But now I love commercials, and that's what I look forward to. I'm watching a show, it's like, boom, commercials on. Let me stop
Never
everything
skip it.
I'm doing.
Never skip it.
And then
Yeah.
I just watch, because now it's like so cool how these commercials are just quick. 5 scenes, straight to the point, straight, clear quality, everything. It's like you just practice that, and you can take any one of those commercials and tweak it or twist it to whatever you're working with, whatever businesses you're working with here. And that's, again, copying kind of, but you're just taking the idea and just switching it up a little bit. So I still use and watch commercials for inspiration.
And it can get hard though, like to present a message in 15 seconds,
Yes.
7 seconds, 5 seconds. It's hard,
Using
man.
1 or 3 scenes, it's the best though.
Exactly. Yeah. But it can be hard though. Even like
Super
videos
hard.
like that, right? It's only 3 scenes, right? But for us, it's like we were choosing between 100 clips, what 3 scenes,
I know.
and it took us like 3 hours to create that. People doesn't see that. For me, like I get all my inspiration from like movies.
Yep.
I love watching movies. Every day I watch one movie.
Oh,
A round of movies, honestly. I love futuristic movies. You know.
Yep. Every time I'm editing, I have something playing in the
Yes.
background.
What's the one that you told me recently about Mars? We'll put the image here.
Heck yeah.
But the funny thing that I was telling you was it's funny how like before 2020, or I'm just gonna do that time frame. Before 2020, it was all videos of movies about how to get on Mars.
Yep.
Right now they're creating how is life on Mars.
Yeah.
And I remember I was watching one with you where they were on Mars. Oh no, the moon. They were in the moon already. And
Oh,
they were having a war between like countries and shit. You know,
Oh,
China and US. They were having.
Ada Strada? No.
I don't remember the name, but it's crazy how like even that you're and the moon, they're still going.
Oh yeah.
It's the same
They're
thing,
like
bro.
fighting over it. Yeah.
It's like we're not moving. We're moving like technology wise, but
Yeah.
mentally was like we're stuck, dude.
Yeah.
We sucks. But I always get my inspiration from movies, especially from futuristic movies. I love sci-fi. My favorite movie is like Blade Runner. 2049.
I don't think I've seen that all the way through.
Have to. Well, you have to watch the Blade Runner Final Cut, which came out in
right,
1998.
yeah.
And I remember that we have to. There's like 3 small movies.
Gotcha.
And then you watch that one to actually understand it. But that movie is one of those movies that it demands a lot from the audience. You know, it's like it's not like Fast and Furious that you watch and okay, I got it. Did you watch the last one, Fast and Furious?
I heard they're on Mars. Though, right? I think they should.
Everybody talks shit about it. Everybody talks shit about it. But I mean, from a story point, I think it's too much. But from like visuals and everything was great, colors and all the stuff. I wonder what was the first movie that got color graded. Because now every movie is color graded.
Oh, that'd be
every movie is like
shot in flat and then brought up in color.
And they because through like the colors create those emotions in yourself, right?
And what's crazy is I never knew anything about that. When I was watching movies, like, man, what camera are they using to get that look? Right? I had no idea about coloring or anything else like that when I got into this. I would just see it and be like, whoa, how did they get it to look like that? I always thought it was like the different cameras they were using. And then I found out that it's like, they're all shooting flat and then they're doing the color later. And
it's impressive how like many people goes behind a movie, right? Yeah. I mean, for you and I was shooting with my boy Quiz, which is gonna be in the podcast soon. And he was just stressing, and we were just doing one video, bro.
Oh,
and for like simple video, right? But he was getting the makeup artist and calling the girl, calling me, and everything. Dude, if you're that stressed, imagine like a director, dude, that is fucking producing Star Wars, Fast and Furious,
costume design, makeup, wardrobe,
audio, bro, lighting, everything.
Stressful.
Which comes to my next question from Sick Kitchen. He's my boy. He's gonna be in the podcast as well. Shout out to him. He said, "Do you have a preference of shooting photos or videos, and why?"
At first, it was video. I don't know. Sometimes pictures is just kind of boring. Or at least that's what I thought. Video is more of a challenge. I took it as, you know. But now I'm starting to lean more towards photography, BTS photography. You know, capturing moments that are raw and not planned or not staged. Just capturing live moments and the stuff that's happening right there in the present.
You've been shooting with Forrest a lot, right? Like behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah. Anytime that he gets a shoot or something like that, and he doesn't need me there, but I always come and support and then grab the BTS for us just to have. And, you know.
That's good. Yeah, so absolutely.
Or with you and you're taking photos, just snapping a couple of pictures, it's fun.
Like you said, I think that's the main purpose of a picture, right? Like keep it as memory, right? A frame of memory.
Oh yeah.
But personally, I'd rather shoot videos. I consider myself a videographer.
Yeah, same.
I mean, when people like hire me for pictures, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but I'd rather do.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to chase that bag either way, but I like to get hired more for videos, just because I like more movement. You know, like you said, pictures are more challenging, meaning you have to show emotions in one picture, right? And the video you can do anything. You can do face expressions, cry,
switch to another one,
colors, everything, right? But I'd rather do videos, and that's the reason why, because it's easier, I guess. Right, and not anybody can do it, honestly.
No.
Do you think it requires talent?
I'm sorry?
It requires talent to be a creative?
I think so. I mean, you just have to have that look. And like I said, me and you both enjoy watching movies. So sometimes when we see something we're shooting, we know it's going to look good or it's going to be framed right because we're just so used to like the positioning and the framing of what it's supposed to look like. There's some people out there, like if you watch their videos, it's not too good. They could be learning, you know, they could be new or they could be a couple years, but they're just not maybe practicing new or they don't have another person
But I think, remember the one you showed me recently?
Yeah.
I mean, that was trash, man. Honestly, that was trash. But, and I went to since I could talk shit, I'm like, okay, let me go to my first video, dude. Yeah. And mine, it wasn't trash, though. So I think it's talent. Exactly. It's talent there that it is required, you know?
Exactly. I mean, they try. At least they're trying.
You know? Yeah, absolutely. And they will get better.
Yeah, and everything. Everybody's creative art, but it's, you know, you can be like, wow, that looks good.
You have to have that eye. You have to have that eye for sure. No, yeah, absolutely. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, but I mean, like I said, they were learning. That's why I told you, don't laugh, bro. He's probably learning or whatever. But that was really, really bad, man.
Wow. We're gonna play the video.
Hey, well, I don't give a fuck, man.
And the voice you're hearing in the background, that's Quest.
You didn't hear it, dude. They're talking really. All right, mate.
All right, so we're back to it, man. I should have talked like this ahead of time.
Oh, speaking of that, you speak another language, right?
I do.
What is it?
Right out of high school, I went into the Marine Corps, and I was an intelligence analyst and a translator for Afghanistan. So it's called Pashto.
And how do you learn the language, though?
So I went to the DLI, Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California, for 2 years, and they taught me the language. There was 30 of us in a classroom. We had about 12 different teachers, ranging from girls to guys, older to younger, in all different areas of Afghanistan. They would just run through, so we could just learn all the different accents, different age, and it was.
That's hard because, I mean, the way you learn English, and I'm still learning, but I had like 6 years of English in Mexico, man. and I didn't learn anything. That's what I wanted to ask you, because for me, I didn't learn it until I have the need.
Well, we had to do it 2 years straight, so there's no vacations, there's no Christmas, there's no Thanksgiving. It's Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., just nonstop classes. And it's like, it's an advanced thing. So you have to take a test before you even get to that school. It's called the D-Lab, and it's basically just a puzzle test of all different kinds of puzzles and stuff, and your time and everything. So if you're able to pass that, your mind, or that tells them that you're capable to learn a foreign language. And I had no idea I was able to.
And do you think that you needed extra time than 2 years, or you needed like?
No, I mean, when you take the final test at the end, it gives you a rating 222. So the average person that has been born and raised speaking English, they read and speak and understand on a 222, and I was able to pass posture as a 222. So I was like, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like it's like they're talking to a kid. Like, I don't know all the slang and stuff like that, but I can do basic everything.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to like people tell me, oh, how do you do English? I'm like, I think you should go and learn it, because you need to learn the slang, especially if you want to sound like native.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know, sound like, if you go to Mexico and you talk like
Hola,
cool,
¿cómo estás?
yeah, dude, they're like, no, they're gonna like take all your money.
Yeah.
Like, so you don't want that. You don't want that. You still remember though? You still remember the speaker? I mean, how long has it been? It's been like years, huh?
Yeah, but every once in a while I'll get an Uber, or I'll be at a gas station or a liquor store, and I'll see an Afghan working there, and I can just know by just looking at them that they're Afghan.
Absolutely.
And I'll just start talking, they'll just be like,
really?
Whoa.
Really? Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, obviously there's some words that I'll forget, or be like, wait, fuck, what was that word again? Or how do you say that?
Yeah. You have any other language you want to learn right now?
I don't know.
Say
I think
Spanish?
it'd be fun, something different. Yeah, Spanish would always be good, obviously, but I don't know. Just no desire right now. There's a lot of other stuff going on. Busy with other shit.
Absolutely. Gotta make the money, bro. I want to learn Japanese, man. I've been trying to, because I like
That's one of the
anime and
hardest
stuff.
languages, yeah.
Dude,
Mandarin,
I tried and I
Chinese,
just can't.
Japanese,
I just can't. I thought I was gonna be able. Hey, I got English, bro. Japanese is gonna be
Do you use
good.
programs? What programs do you use?
No, I mean the way you learn it is watching movies
okay.
and just translate it backwards.
There's what is that? Rosetta Stone.
What is that?
So Rosetta Stone's like a program, you can get any language into it, and it's like little games and stuff like that. So digital.
Yeah, like Mango. I don't know if you
yeah.
Mango.
Oh,
Yeah, I use that one too. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Cool.
But it gets boring though. It gets still like homework. I don't like to do homework, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's even the app reminds you, oh, you have to do this. Have my 5 more minutes of like. So I don't like that, you know.
Dang.
So I try to do anime. I try to watch movies and stuff. I know like basics and stuff. But if I go to Japan, I'm like, nah, I'm done. I have one more question.
All right, the last question. All right, that was great.
All right. One more. We'll be done, dude. Actually, that's the last one, dude. I know.
This was great.
It's amazing,
30
huh?
minutes?
So far.
I like it.
Is it? That's awesome.
That's
on
perfect for
on
the
part.
first one. Maybe we'll do part 2 later
Absolutely.
on.
Oh man,
Part two?
absolutely.
This is just the first step. We're gonna get nice chairs, lights, dude. Gonna be
People
in
here
between
with
two
mics.
ferns.
It's We Are Clothing. It's a clothing brand that I've been following. They follow me too. They're pretty good. They're San Diego as well. Shout out to them. They're always supporting. But it says best way to promote your content. Also, what are key factors to create great content?
So I don't really promote my stuff, really. I mean, we have a website where we put most of our recent photos and videos of all kinds, because we shoot in every single industry. We like to be well-rounded, and obviously the more well-rounded you are, the more money you make, because there's more people reaching out to you. If I just stuck to fitness or fashion, then I'm only getting those, inquiries. Instagram's obviously good, Snapchat and all that other stuff, just to put up your content. And you just want to remind the people, like, hey, I do video, hey, I do photo. It's like, you don't want to overdo it. You can run ads. Obviously, I haven't spent any money on running ads, but... And then that, and just going out and getting referrals and stuff. You know, you do a good job.
That's what it is for me too. Word of mouth.
You do a good job. They post it. Then their friends are like, "Hey, who made that video for you?" Then they get sent your way, and that's what works best for me, I think. Yeah. And then keeps it kind of low key almost. You don't want to get bombarded with all this work, and then you're just doing all this work, then editing, and you're just like getting all over the place and getting sloppy. So it's like a nice slow in and out, like a revolving door.
Yeah, and like you said, it has to be a good job for sure. Not just like delivering, but also like in the process of it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
If you're an asshole and you don't even know what you're doing and stuff, or you're not respectful with women when it comes to this, they're not going to hire you again.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like anybody can do this, just like a restaurant. Anybody can be a restaurant owner and stuff like that. It's how you are, your personality, and how you treat your customers. So it's like the whole process from when they reach out, how do you handle it, to when you prepare them, for when you're actually shooting with them, how you edit, and how you give them the product and stuff.
Yeah, before, after, during, and after, all the time. Even I like to let here and there when I deliver my project, I just don't deliver, right? I deliver it and then I wait 10 days, 5 days, and ask them, hey, how's the video doing? Is it doing what you expected and stuff? And they appreciate that, you know. Yeah. Communication is a key, you know. Like if they get back to you, if it's doing, I always stay up on the 2, get back to them ASAP. Yeah. They like to have answers for that. But same for me, I don't promote my content as much. I mean, like I said, I just like let it be there and.
Yeah,
it
just
does
post the
that.
1 or 2 videos that's kind of new and kind of different.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, because I don't like to post. I see like people. I used to
post
like,
everything.
exactly. It's like personal thoughts, right? They post like fitness and all fitness for like 10 months, and I don't watch them. I like them and I support them, but I don't watch them anymore because I know what it's gonna be.
Exactly.
So for me, it's like every video has to be something different.
Yep.
A transition, something different. Fashion,
different colors, different locations,
Exactly,
different person,
exactly.
multiple people. Yeah,
from fashion to fitness
Oh,
to
yeah.
fitness to something, you know.
that'd be sick.
Which was your favorite industry to film?
Honestly, I'd have to just bounce around between either fitness or fashion.
Right.
Fitness because I like the fast-paced kind of stuff, and you can get emotions like that. You can't do. I mean, you can do fast cars and stuff, but nah. Motion, people, you get emotions, you get different locations, everything, different looks, the fast-pacedness, sports, and then for fashion, you just all the slow motion shots,
Exactly.
and the beauty
Yes,
shots,
easy.
especially when you have a nice-looking model. It's perfect. And then when you go home, you're like, wow.
And I figure that recently, like, location is almost 80% of your shoot, man.
Oh yeah.
I recently shot in Joshua Tree, dude.
Uh-huh.
Literally, I had to put all the clips together in color grade. That's
Yeah.
it, you know. I mean, you have to choose what clip and everything,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? And also have a good model. I had
Yeah.
a model and she did great. But location is everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything. So that's what I wanna like actually open a studio eventually, right?
Yep.
So we can put like the locations and set up for the kids, so they just go and like film it,
Oh yeah.
and that really looks good. That way they keep coming, we can make. I think that'll be the last question, man.
All
Honestly, that'll be the last one, and just to go stop and I'm gonna ask you the real quick ones. I should had it noted, but you didn't. But it's gonna be like 2 questions, answer one another around, right? So basically, Coca, Pepsi, and then you go Pepsi.
Okay.
It's like that, all right? So Premiere Pro or Final Cut.
Never used Final Cut. I would have to go with Adobe Premiere. Even
Alright.
though I heard Final Cut is better on Mac and Apple, so that's what I use. I haven't gotten PC.
I was gonna
yet.
ask you right now, PC or Mac, but
I gotta do Mac. I know PC is obviously better, but
Thank you, man.
I
Thank
haven't
you,
even
thank
made
you.
the switch
You
because I have
should.
all my stuff.
you should. You're gonna fall in love with it, dude.
For
You're
me,
gonna
I
fall-
just like the simplicity. It's like I can make a video and airdrop it straight to my phone or whoever
Yes,
around me.
that was
instead
it.
of
That's the thing that made me-
downloading and sending and all that.
that was the thing that like stopped me from switching to Mac to PC. But dude, I would never
You
go
probably
back
did,
to.
yeah.
I would never. Yeah, absolutely not.
Damn.
That was my question. Like next from PC to Mac, but you responded Mac. Canon or Sony?
I like both. I had
Honestly,
both for a while,
yeah.
and then I just got rid of my 2 Canons. I just kept the 2 Sonys because it's like, man, I'm never gonna use these Canons. I want to get rid of them now so someone else can, benefit from them at a low price. And otherwise, if I just keep these cameras, I'll never sell them. Then it's just there.
Yeah, how many cameras do you have so far?
I had 4, I had 5, and then now I'm at just the 2. Just
Nice,
the 2 Sony
dude.
A7 IIIs.
That's all you need, huh?
That's it.
Anybody can use this camera, man.
Yeah.
Anybody. So that's it, man. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much to us guys, man. Appreciate it. Once again, shout out to my boy Courtney for letting us use the space.
New studios.
Amazing studio, bro. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
And might. It's a wrap, bro. Thanks so much.
Hey, Boris, will you snap a picture with your phone?
Absolutely. How you felt it? Good.
Wait, act like we're.
Absolutely. How you feel? Good.
Huh?
Good.
Oh, that was good. It
Is that right?
Yee.